I came out here totally unexcited to work in my raised beds because it feels like taking off your Christmas decorations in January. And then look what I found. I went to look in my raspberry patch and look at the size of those raspberries. I don't know if you guys see. They're huge. It looks like there's a whole bunch of them. And then as I was walking along, I found something else. I don't know if you remember when I planted the cup and saucer vine. And I already lost hope that's gonna do anything. So this is the saucer, believe it or not. And it's making a whole bunch in here. And this is the cup and saucer. I cannot wait for it to open. And now I'm gonna go pick some raspberries. Where did I leave my bowl? Oh, it's up there. Can you go get it? It's on the barbecue. Trying to work with two hands. One for the camera. And I found these snapdragons in here that they're looking pretty. They will bloom even in November, believe it or not. But now I have to look for the raspberries, and I saw a whole bunch. That's more exciting than working in my raised beds. Although I do have to clean them up. In the raised beds, before I put the camera down and I start picking raspberries, let me show you in the raised beds what I have to do. Well, first I have to take off this eyesore of a tomato from here and call it the season. And then in here the raised beds are looking like a disaster. So I have to pick all the pods from the beans and collect the seeds for next year. And I might still leave the marigolds. I have some carrots in here that the carrots can stay in the ground for a long time because we keep picking them as we need them, and collect all the beans from here and the seeds for the carrot. In here I have another bunch of carrots and some good tomatoes. Look, the beans are still flowering and I want to pull them out. Because see how those used to be my pussy willow trellises that I made, and I thought they were going to work, but the beans were heavier than what I thought they were going to be. And what I want to do now, because they're really long and nice, I'm going to take them out and I'm going to tie them to the fence. Because see how I had in the fence in there in the previous year where I was doing the beans, because the beans grow taller than my 3-foot fence. She used to think it's 4-foot fence. So yeah, I gotta stop talking and start working. I'll show you how it looks like. These are the shoots from this year. See how they're all green, and these are going to produce next year also. So now this year, see how they're full of raspberries, and some would have time to ripen, some would not, depending on how long the fall is going to be. Pretty good size. And then if I tie them nicely and the rabbits don't chew too many of them, those will be the canes of next year that are going to produce first. I have so many raspberries though in this patch that no matter what I do, even if I do nothing to them, we will still have enough raspberries for all we can pick and eat and preserve and stock the freezer. This is how many I picked so far. It's so cold though. I really don't like when it's like 12 degrees out here because your hands feel cold. Like you can put something like a jacket, which I have, but then if your hands get cold, and believe me, I do wear gardening gloves as mittens in Canada. The aisles are so overgrown. Now you can see the effects of me having a gardening job. And now I remember to look at them only when I saw that they were full of raspberries. So now I have to tie and clean up the aisles because I wasn't even sure when I was walking in there, am I in the aisle or not? Just as I was getting started to work in my raised beds, after I picked the raspberries, it started to rain. So now I'm in my greenhouse. I like to listen to the sound of rain when I'm in here because I like to see the rain on the roof. I have to start cleaning in here because there are all those pots all over the place. And now it's warmer in here. They're 19 degrees in here and they're 12 outside. This is when I turn to being in the greenhouse. And I'm never gonna get to those raised beds. Hopefully the rain will stop.